they got a really helpful insight that I think can help the audience. I think one thing that that everyone could implement that can really create a massive impact that a lot of marketers aren't seeing is running video or even just content ads to your current customers. And rather than running ads to get conversions with a conversion objective, run your ads to get video views if you've got video, or to get engagement only on the feed. And so your audience is consuming the content on the feed because you're not specifically optimizing for conversions. Your content tends to get shown significantly more. And what will happen is your CRM won't really show results. They won't be converting through landing pages, but you'll notice month by month your current clients reaching out for more services, old clients reaching out for new services, investors reaching out, opportunities coming from everywhere. I wanted to put that nugget in. Sorry to ruin your flow. Let's go back to the quick fire questions.
All right, and that's actually pretty useful. Can I just double click on that?
Yeah, please do. It's a really profound insight that we've implemented in our business and all of our customers over the last few months, and we're seeing really good results. So I wanted to make sure I said that. Please double click.
Right. So Sanjay, you mentioned that run video ads to your own customers and like keep doing this for a while. I think that helps you expand the accounts. I think how long have you done this? And I think what are the kind of results that you see?
So we've been doing it for 6 months across all of our platforms, but also across all of our clients. And repeatedly, we see quite profound results. So essentially, just by having the content in front of an audience that's already engaged, that already likes you and knows you and trusts you, just by having the content in front of them, and because it's significantly cheaper to tell LinkedIn ads or Facebook ads to optimize for video views and just put your videos in front of people when they're consuming the content on the feed. They don't need to click through to a landing page or anything like that. If you've got a video that goes for 2 minutes, you can provide as much insight as a whole landing page, or really, really long form social media posts. And just by having that content in front of your audience almost every day with such a small budget, it brings up opportunities. When they're talking about anything around your service, they feel like, oh, well, you're at the top of mind. We should bring them in and ask them. Or, anytime they need a service that's similar to yours, then you're naturally the first person they reach out to because they're seeing you on your newsfeed every day and they're being educated by your content.
And we're not specifically only talking about videos, right? You also mentioned social media posts.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So what we found is, obviously we started with videos because that's our specific expertise. But then what we found is with our organic long form content, if we put that into both LinkedIn ads and Facebook ads, and we put some ad spend behind it, only at our current customers, so people that are in our CRM marked as closed won, and then we put a little bit of ad spend on it, not much. It doesn't cost much to put your content in front of 1,000 people a day, as long as you're not asking them to click through to a landing page. You're literally just asking them to watch a video on the feed or consume a long form post on the feed. Normal image ads are fine, carousel ads are fine, or videos, either way, as long as they're just consuming on the feed. You don't really see form sign-ins because they're consuming on the feed, but what you'll see in your CRM is that people are reaching out to you randomly. Your customers, while you're on a call, they're asking you about different services because they've read something on their newsfeed from your company. We're noticing almost unanimous results across our client base with that, so I think that's something that every company should try, and it's such a low budget idea that testing it's a no-brainer.
That's an amazing insight, Sanjay. So I think just to clarify, right? I think the goal there is to not get them to a landing page, not get them to fill the form, not get them to do any action. It's just show up there and just be right there, and that's about it, right?
Correct. Yeah. So it's important that your content has profound insight in it. You want it to be long form. You want it to be very different from anything else that they are seeing from your competitors. I guess that's the fundamentals of marketing. But assuming people listening to your podcast who are B2B marketers, I'm assuming most of them already have that down pat. So if you can just put those insights in front of your audience in the place where they want to consume, they don't want to click through to a landing page. Like you lose such a big proportion of your audience when you ask them to click through to a landing page. The platform also deprioritizes your content when you're clicking through to a landing page. But when you're asking them to consume it on the feed, it takes them, 20 seconds to read through a long form post. Maybe it takes 30 seconds to 2 minutes to watch your video, but they can do that on the train. They can do that anywhere. They don't have the commitment of clicking through to a landing page. That has you making impressions in their mind and really giving tangible value to them almost every day if you've got enough content. And that leads to, lifelong customers and more sales. And we're seeing measurable results across that.
Seems like a really, really, really smart way to land and expand. And I think, this is something I haven't heard before, because I think we have been, as marketers, we tend to only focus on how to convert. But I think the post-conversion event that you mentioned about, I think this seems like a super insight. I think most of the listeners and even us, I think would like to give it a shot.
I love that. I think it's like a beautiful circular segue. I didn't intend this. I don't think you did, but so that's the 4-layer framework. So you're not just thinking about layer 1 and layer 2, which every marketing agency and every marketer thinks about. You're thinking about layer 3 and layer 4, where the most possible value is to your customer if you're an agency, or to the business if you're in-house.